It's not that.
Okay, go ahead then.
No,
Go ahead.
because well, you have become a bit of an activist. You did say that this was somewhat to talk about politics as well.
Yes, oh, definitely.
And probably one of the biggest political issues right now is gay marriage in so many states. And in California, where I went to a friend's wedding in, I don't know when it was, March or April, and now technically I don't even know if it's, I mean, it counts to them.
Yeah. I mean, it's really...
It's been annulled,
silly.
right?
It's like silly. A lot of times, our country just, there's just silliness because what does it matter? I mean, it really, I don't think getting married for any sex is, well, except for sex, is really that valid because it, what does it say about the two people other than the legal side of it, the legal issues that occur? And I've had friends deal with that, with a partner dying because of AIDS.
They couldn't get in to see him, that kind of thing.
And also family... Estate issues.
Families fighting over stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that, I think it's very important for that side of it.
Right. Are you married?
No.
Oh, I am, and let me tell you, anyone that's willing to put up with the same person every day ought to have rights.
Yeah, here, and they're undying.
And you're right. From the
commitment point of view, you've committed to each other.
Yes.
It doesn't matter whether you're you should at least be human. We can agree on that.
Yes, I think human might be a good idea.
And that's what by the way, the anti-gay people think that this is just a gateway that will, people want to marry their dogs.
Yeah.
I think you should play When a Man Loves a Chicken then.
Yeah. Some dogs are really cute.
Yeah.
But marriage might be pushing it. But I think the silliness of trying to legalize love and who one will love is absolutely, if somebody sits down and think about that, they'd have to think, well, my trying to be against it or for it is a little crazy.
You also wrote a children's book, right?
I did.
The Brownies. What's that about?
It started from my nieces and nephews. Way back when things were not as liberal as they are, it was very difficult for me to find books to give them because I didn't want to give them toys all the time. I wanted to give them something to, jog their brain cells. And finding books about children of color was very difficult. So I wrote a book for them, and it had to do with the things that are considered. Because a lot of times when people say, when things are negative, they say, and because negative is black, they say it's black. And so they attribute a lot of things to black, like black magic, black, all kinds.
Right, the word is often used next to a negative.
Yes, so
is that, I don't know if that has necessarily racial. I've heard that argument before, and sometimes it's like night is black and it's scarier at night, people can sneak up on you. I'm not sure that has anything to do with race, but it tends to be used that way.
Well, I wanted to make it a positive because we must have the dark, because that way we sleep and we get healthy and we grow and we change and we dream and all these things. And so the dark and the night is very positive as well. And so I wrote this book about the night and the sky and stars and why differences in people. It's just to share that.
So it's got stars and sky and night. And
yes, and two cousins who come from, one is American, one is English, because I go to England a lot. And they have differences of what they eat, what they wear, school, what they learn, and how they come together and share their differences and discover their color. But one is English and one is American.
The American has to explain what a toothbrush is to the English cousin.
Yes, exactly.
Now, can you dispel a myth for me? Joe thinks you can write a children's book in 5 minutes.
Joe says it's easy to write a children's book.
Rhyme a couple things with pop and you're done. It's hard to do, isn't it?
No.
And it's even harder to get it published, I would imagine.
It's very hard to do, and I actually presented it as a play for children in England and had actors in it and put it up as it's a children's play now.
All right.
So, yeah.
Nona Hendryx.
Not easy.
Nona Hendryx is here. She's at Safeco Field every night. She's at EMP for the next 4 days.
I'm ubiquitous.
She's everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
And we'll put information about all of that on our website, bobrivers.com.
And I Twitter.
And you do? Are you tweeting like right now? I'm uncomfortable in a radio studio and I can't wait to get out of here.